Last time on First Party.
Oh, great. Just great. Finally made progress in the damn game and it decides to kick me out. Perfect timing. And you guys didn't see it, but I was about to save it, which I'm gonna explain to you in like maybe a couple of minutes, not even. But anyways, this is obviously gonna be my last video since, of course, of the title. So I want you guys to comment and tell me what you think about this intro I did. I mean, it's something new. I just want to know if it's alright, if you guys like it, or if it sucks and you guys want me to do what I normally do. Just send me a message and tell me what you think.
Now let's continue where we left off.
Okay. No interruptions. And also I should probably save the game. Even though I just got done saving it less than a couple minutes ago. But hey, it's always good to save it. See, I was actually going to end the video wherever I found the candle. So instead of me ending it, I'm actually starting it. Let's see, is there anything stupid in here? Okay. Obviously, I know it's not going to take me into this room. But where will it take me? God, I'll never know. Like I said. Oh, the hell nah. People, I'm dead. I'm glad I saved it. Nope. Nope. I don't even know where to go. This could be bad on my end. Oh boy. There was a single white door in the back of the crystal-filled room along with the enormous red standing cross. The walls are lined with a crucified corpses of what looks to be the Martipus investigation team sent in before us. They all failed. It is ahead. The Book of Shadows spoke once again. We made it. Aiko, please turn back. You're certainly persistent. Please, I mean it. If you don't, there's a good chance you're going to get in my way. Aiko was at a loss for words. I'm sorry. I dropped my head and apologized for a sudden outburst. I intends to be looking out for Aiko, manufacturing an excuse to keep her out of harm's way, but it came across harshly. It works, however. Aiko hung back and I stepped through the door on my own. Whoa, she's about to freak. Oh man, it's gonna be boss fight. Am I finally gonna fight somebody? Come on, I'm ready. I got the gloves. Let's put them on. Inside was another realm entirely, one of which heaven and earth alike sat in ruins. The sky was a twisted coil of red and black on the ground, and the ground, or what was left of it, was little more than a black mist. The floorboard of the school stretched before me, converging at a shiny staircase leading up into the unknown. And high above all else loomed a conspicuous object shining brightly at all. Is that the Nirvana? Shinozaki! Well then. Whoa, everybody's there. In another mass of floorboards below me were Kishino, Machida, Nakashima, and Megori. Yuka and Satsuki were there too, though they were both clearly unconscious. You guys! Are you alright? Shinozaki gasped. What is that? I cracked a slight smile at Machida's panicked reaction. Just stay alive, you guys. I'm going to go settle things. Shinozaki, you're not seriously planning on... I don't think we have a choice. So, only the barrier of the book can go on ahead, huh? Don't you go dying on me now. My mind was made up. I was going to do this no matter what. I took my first step up the staircase. Hey, Shinozaki, wait! Shinozaki! Class rep! Nakashima addressed me with much effort, as well still seeming to be in tremendous pain. It was admittedly some comfort to receive so much support from my friends. Here we go. Oh, I can't move yet. She's going alone. The stairs faded away behind me, quite literally, each one vanishing as soon as I stepped off it, actively rejecting the notion that anyone but the barrier of the book could be here. Wow. I continued climbing until I hit the top, which left me right at the foot of the shining object in the sky. From here on up is... The last of the steps disappeared, leaving me floating in midair. I collapsed my arm around the Book of Shadow. Compose yourself. Regain your balance. Okay. And now we're going up. I tucked the book under my arms and stared levelly myself out a bit. Almost immediately, my vision began to blur. It looked like the world around me was melting. It took me a moment to realize that it was actually motion blurred due to the extreme rate of speed at which I was flying. The shining object was getting closer and closer. Oh boy. I'm really scared, but I'm not going to lose this. I've done a lot of hesitation, a lot of running away, and a lot of regretting up until now. And I've always just crawled into my shell whenever things got too intense, convincing myself that I was unimportant in the overall scheme of things. But now, I realize that I'm walking a different road entirely, and I've made up my mind. Watch me, sis. My eyes are open now, and I'm never closing them again. Until that happened. Ow! What the hell? The following event all happened in rapid succession. The runic letters of my thigh from a blowback at Yoshi Shinozaki Estate began glowing red and spurred blood. As I was absorbed and confirmed this, 4 small blue lights were drawn to me like moth to a flame. Once they got within my arm length, they stopped moving and just hovered. What are they? I had a feeling I already knew the answer. These 4 lights were giving off a gentle, caring, friendly glow. They were the purest and strongest light I've encountered before. I felt more reserved than ever just by looking at them. What are you? In my mind, I could understand them without the need of words. The aura was inviting as could be. It's you guys, isn't it? I began to cry. This was no time to lament or mount, though. The runic letter on my arm now began glowing red and spurring blood, just as the ones on my thighs had moments before. What the? Fight it. It's the Nirvana. The Book of Shadow spoke again. Fight it? If you die here, you lose your right to bear me. Unbind me and master the dark magic. Uh-oh. Seems like something's gonna happen. When the Nirvana addressed to you and farther up, you may answer back by pressing X, triangle, and square to use Falorc lettering of your own as indicated. What? Oh no! I don't really know what's going on. I don't understand. What the flip's going on? I don't think I'm doing this right. I don't understand. I think I'm losing. Yep, I think I lost. Did I lose? Yeah, I think I lost. Well then. I got destroyed. What the hell was I supposed to do there? Damn, the game didn't help me at all. Oh boy. Alright people, I'll bring you back whenever I get the idea of fighting this boss. Hopefully I kill it. What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't get it. What am I supposed to do? Hold on, I'm trying to think. I don't understand. What? Did I win? Did I lose? I don't understand. Huh? I suddenly realized that my vision has gone completely dark. Shinozaki! I turned around at the sound of Suzumoto's voice, and there she was, Mayu Suzumoto, with a warm blue glow. Hey everybody. Yo-ho, Ayumi. We've been watching over you the whole time. Shinohara, Morishige, and Miss Yui were there too. Everybody's here. Now it's a party. You guys, what's going on? Is this a dream? You've done so great, Ayumi. It brought tears to my eyes to see you pick yourself back up over and over again. Never throwing the towel. But isn't it about time now? Are you all alive? Shinohara shook her head. See? The marks on her necks from the noose that had killed her were still present and accounted for. We may not be alive, but we're all here. So we thought we'd pop in for a visit. Yeah. This is black magic that allows someone to speak in eternity with the darkly departed here. The lands of corpses. Even Yoshi couldn't successfully cast that. You know, I might even be able to hold class here. I never thought I'd actually be able to cast such a high level spell. Haha. Well, as long as I'm here. And they're all dead. Ha ha ha. And then you know what Kishinuma did? Isn't that just the funniest thing you've ever heard? Ha 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 ha. In the dark room surrounded by skeleton corpses, I stood and I spoke with my friends. I was happy and content and lost myself in the sensation of camaraderie that I'd so missed. Ha! She's gone. She just went crazy. The morning never came. It was perpetual night here. But I barely even noticed I was ready for this eternal existence with my dear departed friends. Oh, son of a bee, I got the wrong ending. This whole time I was like, I got an ending. Something good. Something different. No, I fudged up. Yeah, you satisfied? I got another wrong ending. Soulful testimony from Miko has been unlocked. I don't understand how to beat this guy. Or this ghost. But I will figure it out. Alright, let's do it again. Here we go. No, that's not it. Okay, I'm sorry. I have no idea what I'm doing. Nope, I guess not. No. I really wish I knew what I was doing. Okay, I don't know. Maybe R M P. Nope, didn't work. M. Is it this one? I guess so. R. This one? Nope. Okay, I'm still confused. M. Okay. How many times do I gotta do this? How many times do I gotta do this? Did I do it? Did I do it? Holy crap, please tell me I did it. I don't know what I did, but I think I did it. Oh my god, it took me 5 attempts. I think. I don't know, I'll put the number on the top. I'll let you know how many times it took me, but it took me a while. I awoke to a white extension out before me and realized I was still in midair. It almost seemed like I was above the clouds, looking down on the world below. What is that? Finally, the light from the Book of Shadows faded, its power spent. Gah! I immediately lost my balance and fell through the sea of clouds, landing with a thump. Did I beat it? Please tell me. Who the hell are you? Before me, I saw a young blonde girl sitting in the nude. The entire area was so blindingly bright, though, that I couldn't make out who she was. The clouds clung to the ground even more, giving my surrounding their unearthing glow, pure white, as if there were the aftermath of a blizzard. I could make out new details the longer I focused, and now noticed that the girl before me had almost translucent blue eyes with no eyebrows. She was gazing fixed at me. Who the hell is she? I could only think of this being as someone who exists beyond all human knowledge. Are you the will of the Nirvana? I addressed her with a fearful break in my voice, but she just continued staring at me in total silence. Return to this book? I raised the Book of Shadows, but the girl expression did not change. As a descendant of the one who summoned you unintentionally, I'd like to apologize. You were just sleeping, weren't you? Oh, it's Queen. Pupil vos intelligent protest. The girl spoke, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I wonder what language that is. Socium quapi iurat in flamme infernalis. Sunt omnia vascula ejus something. What's going on, people? Holy crap. Can't really see anything anyways. The girl stood and began approaching me. I know, it's terrifying seeing a naked girl. I tried to take a step back, but tripped and fell. This is when I first noticed my surroundings. The clouds had rescended a bit, revealing no snow breath but a thick forest of half-dead trees. The girl approached me slowly, one step at a time, and in almost rhythmic manner. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. Her mouth opened wide. Gag. What the fudge? And a large branch popped out from the back of her throat. Suddenly she was crucified directly in front of me. What the fudge? Blood splattered everywhere. I was completely drenched. Gasp. Ah! I screamed and tried to move back, but my legs had given out. Meanwhile, the Book of Shadows laid on the ground. It was the farthest thing from my mind at that moment. Ugh, gug. Then, from behind the skewered girl, I caught sight of another girl who looked just like her flaming body hanging from a tree. It swung very slightly in place, creaking and groaning with each revolution. Ego something, ego something. Okay, they're just repeating it. I could hear occasionally yells at the same foreign language coming from hysterical men and women in the forest. What is going on? I know, girl. I'm confused myself. Oh my god. I shifted the focus from the burning, hanging girl on the tree back to the girl in front of me, and she too was now completely burnt. Eek! And she's coming towards you. She continued walking towards me little by little, step by painful, deliberate step. And when she finally reached me, she put her hand around my neck and began to choke me. Ah! She's choking you without touching you. How is she doing that? Thinking quickly, however, I grabbed the girl's arm, pulled her in, and gave her the biggest hug I could muster. I may not understand your words, but your message comes across loud and clear. That scream of agony speaks of a life that was violated, cut short. I don't know what exactly happened to you, but I know someone else whose story is probably similar to yours. The burned girl stopped moving entirely. I guess I'd gotten her attention. She was always so sad, and even after her life was taken, she still loved her mother dearly. But nobody ever forgave her. She suffered, and though all she wanted was for someone to help her, she wound up losing herself, eventually drowning under the weight of her curse. My eyes began to overflow with tears. I loosened my grip slightly, and the burnt girl began to stroke my cheek, delicate yet strangely. You're right to feel the hatred and rage you do, but this never-ending chain of sorrow needs to be broken by someone, and it may not be an enviable job, but the duty falls upon you. She continued to stroke my cheek, and then also raises her other hand on my eye, struck out her finger, and jammed it right into my eye socket. Ah! Pain shot through me in one incredible wave. The pain is real, people! From somewhere deep within my head, I could hear the sound of a foreign body dipping around my muscle tissue. Her fingers had directly cut my ophthalmic nerve. Between the intense agony and the deeply disturbing sound, I felt like I was on the verge of insanity. This must be the same pain that girl is feeling. If I can't understand what she went through, I'll never understand her. I won't run away. Gah! That's decided. I allowed my body to give in to a convulsions that had made wrecking it. I was trying not to consciously focus on the pain, instead focus on the girl. So much eye gagging. I felt as if I were moments from choking on my own tongue when the girl finally drug my eye right out of my socket completely. Gah! Words could not describe the extreme pain. I cramped up completely and began shivering. The girl then put the sticky, bloody eyeball in her palm, displaying as triumphantly in view of my other eye for a moment, before squeezing it with every ounce of strength she had. That was my eye, god damn it! It still had some elasticity to it, so it expanded in her hand until the length of roof doubled. but it could only take so much, eventually exploding into milky white and red goo. Yet, I still refused to show any sign of intimidation. I did not react. I waited until the girl's eyes met mine, then flashed her a soft smile. She looked genuinely puzzled, and then she threw herself at me, and our lips met. Okay, I don't know, solitarious, I guess. I hugged her once more and split off the trembling arms. And that is that, folks. I don't think I got the wrong ending that time. A huge shockwave shocked the air, transforming into light and shattered around me. When the light scattered, I was standing on the top of those mysterious red stairs, which had now reformed and stretched down below me to the remnants of heavenly hosts. Can I start running? I held my exploded right eye in the right hand of the Book of Shadow in my left. Sign. Somehow or another, I was able to return the core. I did it, sis. Okay. I signed again and looked around me. The only distinctly visible thing nearby was a large pool of blood that's standing right in the middle of it. Was a girl wearing the same school uniform as Yuka's. Sniffle. Sob. She turned around and looked at me, sobbing uncontrollably. Her eyes were pitch black and her entire countenance seemed somehow off. Aren't you? Yeah, from Kizaragi Middle School, right? Sniffle. Hey, where's everyone else? Slurp. Satsuki's lip licked her lips with the speed of a lizard. It was the sort of movement that no ordinary human could possibly accomplish, though it happened so quickly that I was kind of doubting what I'd just seen. Wasn't everybody here earlier? Slurp, slurp. Come on, say something. Where did this pool of blood come from? It was only after I'd asked this that I heard a voice from behind me. Ayumi! Shinozaki! You're... It looked like someone has bitten off most of Megori's body from the waist down. Her flesh was tattered, her organs exposed, and blood absolutely everywhere. Gah! I fucked up. That thing's synapses are shot. Get the hell out of here. What? I had no idea what she was talking about. Then, in a flash, Satsuki's head split apart with a blooming flower, and then creature lunged directly at me. Oh crap. No! Just like that, my head was bitten clean off my body, and the rest of me just plopped to the ground. Chewing and crunching sound echoed throughout the empty, otherwise silent space as Satsuki's enjoyed her fleshy caught meal. Wait. What? What the fudge? I got the wrong ending again! What the hell was I supposed to do? Oh my god! You've got to be kidding me! Holy crap, and I thought I did it. Man, this is going to be a fun boss fight, I'm telling you. Oh boy, here we go. Let's do it again. Alright, you guys, I didn't really read these documents I picked up, but I think, because they show the same symbols that I use, I think that's the trick I'm beating this boss. I'm supposed to, like, she's going to probably choose one of those, and I'm going to have to choose the other one to like, counter the attack. So, I'm going to give that a shot and see what happens. Oh yeah, I wrote that down on paper, so I'm going to be playing really slow. Here we go. Alright. So... okay, so she did that one. Now my options are... none of them that I really want them to be. So you know what? It can work, I guess. Okay. So this to that. All right. Okay. That with an R. Okay, so it's that one. My option or one that see. Okay, so I got that one. I don't think it would be H and X again. Okay, so it's that one or that one. Or no, not that one. I think it might be this one. All right. It's the same one. Wouldn't it be this one? Okay, yeah. Wait, why do they keep giving me the same one? Are they really messing with me? Okay. Oh boy, it's that one. It is that one. Okay, so it's not that one. R M. Okay, so we have that one. And then that one. So I want to say it's this one. And it is. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hold on. Man, I bet you guys were all confused on that. Sorry, I was writing this down on a piece of paper, so I really wish I can explain what I did here, but I'm too stupid that I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure I got the right ending. I'm literally going to have to stop playing this game because I don't know what to do. Holy crap, it's the right ending! A huge shockwave in the air, transforming into light and shattered around me. No! Please! No! Shinozaki! I couldn't hear Kishinuma and the others yelling out in shock, having witnessed everything from the bottom of the stairs. Aiko was there too. Where? I don't see... Oh, there she is. When the light settled, I was standing at the top of those mystic red stairs, which had now reformed and stretched down below me in the remnants of heavenly hosts. I held my exploded right eye into the right hand of the Book of Shadows in my left. Holy crap! I slowly, solemnly descend those stairs of light. Guys! Okay, people. I'm not ending the video. I'm just saying, that boss freaking sucks. I mean, you seen the gameplay. But she kind of didn't get the concept because I didn't really say much. I was too focused into the game. But I had to do what I did that first time when I actually beat him but got the wrong ending. I had to do that, but save all my blue ghosts. None of them could have got killed. If any of them got killed, I had the wrong ending automatically. So what happened was I had to write every freaking one of those magical spells I showed you guys on a piece of paper, and I had to find out which one I had to use, like coexist with it. Freaking took me forever. I'll put it on the top how many attempts it took me to get here. God, it was too much. Okay, back to gameplay. Shinozaki, you're okay. Class rep. Shinozaki, gasp. Your eye. My God, what happened to your eye? Well, she was making out with this queen, I guess, and yeah, things happened. You're injured. I'm all right. It's a small price to pay for helping that girl move on. The Book of Shadows in my hand had a white sheen to it now. I gave a weak smile and slowly formulated in my mind the exact words I wanted to say. I'm sorry, everybody. Or everyone, my bad, I said everybody. I know I've put you through a horrible mess, and no matter how many times I apologize, I know it'll never be enough. What I did is unforgivable. But I won't let you guys get hurt anymore. I'll protect you from here in this nirvana. What are you saying? Did something happen, Shinozaki? This doesn't seem like you. Don't worry, I'm okay. I've just resolved to protect the people I hold dear. For real this time. Hey, Shinozaki. Kishinuma seemed especially perturbed by this resolution. He must have thought I was on the verge of sacrificing myself from the greatest good or something. And rightly so. But the section of floor where I stood was up too high for Kishinuma or any of the others to reach me. They couldn't stop me. Not anymore. Shinozaki. I'm a descendant of the Shinozaki family too. So just like Sachiko, I'm going to swallow this nirvana and seal it away. Like Sachiko? You can't possibly... No! I'd been too embarrassed to look my friends in the eye while informing them like this, but knew I had to now. It was my last chance. I looked up at them, cheeked a little red. I guess this is goodbye. I giggled as playful as I could. Enough with this bullshit, Shinozaki. You've been through enough already. Don't do this! Kishinuma was downright hysterical, but I still kept the same bright smile in my face. I couldn't let go of it, no matter what. Huh? It's not all bad, you know. I saw in Yoshi's memories. Before Heavenly Host was made, when Sachiko sealed away the nirvana, the person it was created for, whose existence had been erased, was able to get it back. Okay. Okay, I don't understand. His existence? You mean... I might be able to do the same for Shinohara and Suzumoto and Morishige and Miss Yui. I might be able to at least put everyone's memories of them back where they belong. Shinozaki. I'm happy. I'll have to say goodbye, but at least I'll still remain in everyone's thoughts. I'll still exist, and that's a pretty good deal in the end. Shinozaki! It's just much too sad a fate to be erased by the nirvana. Shinohara, Suzumoto, Morishige, and Miss Yui. Is this really what you want? You need to stop thinking about other people and start thinking about yourself for a change. My facade had finally cracked. A single tear rolled down my cheek, then another, and another. And with impeccable timing, the Book of Shadows spoke, striking me while I was down. Unfortunately, there's no saving you. Controlling such dark magic requires equal compensation. Your spirit energy is no match for Sachiko, so your very existence itself will be taken as payment. The hell? Those who come into direct contact with the Nirvana must accept the consequences of their actions. Those who alter the fabric of existence duply so. All memories of you will be forfeit. You will be remembered by none. Everything connected to your identity will be existent from from reality. Choose wisely. Shinozaki, hey, this is no joke. You won't exist anymore. Choosing that for yourself willing is just asinine. Kishinuma, please don't let there be a choice at the end, because I didn't save the game and it didn't give me the option to, so you better not give me a choice. For a split second, I let my true feelings show, but then immediately forced a smile again. But if everybody lives can go back to normal, so fucking what? You don't get it at all. You need to stop this, Shinozaki. Isn't there any other way? Yeah, class rep. I don't want to lose you or anyone else. I'm through with people vanishing from my life, so please, just stop. Don't do this. Black magic does come with a price, but even I don't want a future without you. I absolutely cannot agree with this course of action. Thank you all for your kind words, but this is something somebody has to do, and that somebody's going to be me. You could always keep the Nirvana intact and remain as a jailer instead. Are you certain the path you chose isn't the one you wish to walk? I won't leave this problem for the next generation to deal with. That just wouldn't be right. It wouldn't. Then I shall accompany you. But, can a normal human like yourself truly consume this expanded Nirvana? I just have to swallow it all, right? I can handle that. I shaved a piece of flesh from the wall, the heavenly host fully prepared to illustrate this path. Hung, munch, gulp. Without thinking too hard of what I was doing, and ignored every impulse in my body, I shoved the feeded meat in my mouth, chewed it, and gulped it down. Gag. My face warped in horror as I felt the morsel slide its way down my throat. I might as well have swallowed fire. This somehow triggered my back to pop open slightly and begin spurting blood. Ugh, gag. The bit of flesh I was unable to stomach were then quickly and rather aggressively regurgitating into the floor. Cough. Everybody, get out! Hurry! There's a hole leading back to the real world to the school entranceway. I then picked up the flesh I'd spit out and tried to cram it back into my mouth. I was determined to keep it down. It would have been a lot easier if it hadn't been glaring at me from the hand, however. Wait! Stop! Just stop! I turned to face Kishinuma, who had practically begging me not to go through with this, and it's not like I wanted to. I just had to. Stop this, please! We don't want you to disappear from our lives, now without a fight. I smiled. The sentiment was truly heartwarming. You always did look out for me. Don't think I didn't notice. Even if you forget I exist, I'll never forget you, Kishinuma. Kishinuma's eyes swelled up with tears. When you patted me on the head, it made me really happy. I smiled again, even while tears were streaming down my face. Gulp. This time, after swallowing the wall meat, blood began squirting from my head. Yet, finally, my actions seemed to be having an effect, as the wall in front of me began to fizzle away into a blood-red mist, ultimately vanishing before my eyes. Stop! Stop doing this! God damn it all! Kishinuma collapsed to his knees. Another shockwave rocked the whole of the dimension. It was so enormous that the ceiling fell in and the nearly wall began to crack. Whatever rickety part of the school were left had begun crumbling around us. You're really something, Ayumi Shinozaki. Let's get out of here while we still can. Come on, get up. Do you want her death to be in vain? It's not like we can stop her. Either way, not from here. Let her do what she feels she has to do. She's the successor to Sachiko's bloodline. It's her right. Sob. Class rep. I'll never forget you, Shinozaki, no matter what. Huh? Big brother, gasp. And Satsuki, you're okay. Yeah, those Satsuki's still out cold. Get your asses moving. Do you want to be eaten alive alongside with the Nirvana? I'll leave you behind if I have to. Yoshiki, let's go. And now we're probably going to have to make a run for it. Okay, I don't have to make a run for it. Thank God. Before we left the area, Kishinuma looked back one last time. But I was out of sight by that point. Okay. Pant. And Yoshiki's still looking outside. We carefully but swiftly made our way through the rubble of the former bell tower. Along the way, Yoshiki paused for a moment to look up at the stairs and caught a glimpse of Masuto's clothes. Those are. So he died too, huh? It was only a moment distraction, however. Yoshiki, like the rest of us, very quickly continued on his way. So it looks like this is probably how Heavenly Host is going to end. Eek! Yuka! Big brother, I'm scared. It's just a little farther. We can make it. But we have to hurry. Yoshiki got up to follow, but instead just stood there. He wouldn't take a single step. Kishinuma, what's wrong? Naomi, still on the back, saw Yoshiki motionless form and knew something wasn't quite right. Is she just going to be erased from all our minds? Huh? What's going to happen when she eats the entire Nirvana? Will the world actually be able to go back to normal? He seemed to be caught in a loop of doubt. He was trying to work through something in his head and didn't seem ready to move again until he succeeded. Yoshiki, what are you doing? If we don't hurry... Right now. She's in there. She's inside the Nirvana. What? Yoshiki, wait! No. He's turning back towards the ruins of Heavenly Hosts and run off. You guys get the hell out of here. Well, it's not like we got a choice now. And just like that, he was gone. Fallen rubble blocking us off from the pathway he darted into. God, no. Yoshiki. Uh-oh. God. Try as we might, there was no pursuing him. He'd made his choice, but there was nothing we could do to change things now. We have no choice. We have to go now. The school began shaking even more violently. Yoshiki, Shinozaki. Not only was it shaking, but creaking and groaning as well. The school was definitely not going to stay intact for much longer at all. The red and black sky began to get sucked into heavenly hosts like smoke into an exhaust vent, with a beautiful, clear, nighty scenario of the real world peeking out from behind it. And holy crap, chapter 10's still going. We're gonna go rescue Shinozaki. Or trophy, I guess. And slowly, the blue skies of day crept into view, outsing both the moon and the horror of the Nirvana alike. The sixth pillar disappeared from the earth, leaving only giant craters in their wake. The rising sun shone upon the death-ridden world, serving as a beacon of light and hope for the people who'd suffering beneath what could have been, and for a time was, an endless night, in a place that exists outside of the world. A curse built upon darkness and sorrow swept through like a river overflowing its blank into a valley below. But the flood was dammed through a blood sacrifice of a truly benevolent girl, whose very existence was lost in the process. The fate to die cannot be overturned. I can't tell what's going on. Oh, okay. I thought the credits were rolling or something. But they're showing the characters' faces. But the former existence of our sadly departed friends had been restored to the reality, their memories, their achievements. From that, however, a new sorrow floods the world, and the healing process begins anew. Everyone is back. Well, not to life, but at least their faces are there. The baton of guardians had been passed down from one generation to the next, and somewhere in this world, I'm certain she must still bear it, protecting us all from deep under cover of night. Oh, she's gone. She's been erased from our memories, however, so wherever she is, there can never truly be any communication between us again. But in this future, where countless worlds and fates have merged. Naomi, food's ready. Coming. With a sign of relief, Nakashima stood up and left her room. And then this. Next to the photo of her classmates, another photo stood on her desk, taken at Mochida's house. I'm certain we'll see her again. Hold the pride of the protection of power in your heart. Dang, what's going on? That's it! That's the end of Corpse Party, folks. A long game. Wow, that was one hell of a game. And the boss, I had to say, very tough, but I figured it out without cheating. Because, first of all, I don't have internet in my house, so I couldn't cheat even if I wanted to. Yep, if there's anything else after this, I guess I'll show you guys, but I think that's pretty much it with Corpse Party. Thank you guys for watching this series. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Become Legend. I'll see you guys on the next episode, or next series. I'm GMJ. Peace out. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, this isn't over yet. There's still more talking. It's a good thing I didn't leave. And here I sat in my own house, in Henio's room, in the corner, in a wheelchair, expressionless and empty, with the Book of Shadows on my lap. There was no fire in my eyes, no life. I just sat and stared at a single point in front of me. Book of Shadows can make everybody happy. The reflection staring back from the mirror wasn't me. It was Sachi, the girl in black. Sachi's eyes were covered by her bangs. Her expression was impossible to read. She was unmoving, unreadable, untenable, just a reflection of me. Will protect everyone best as I, even if it's by myself. The Book of Shadows in my hand darted its eyes around frantically. Its tongue dangled limply outside the frame of the tomb itself. Is that a doorbell? The house sat in silence for a moment. And then the doorbell rang again. The reflection in the mirror was no longer Sachi. It was just Ayumi. Just me. Am I gonna get the door? The Book of Shadows reverted too, showing itself once more as a plain, ordinary, entirely standard leather-bound book. The blue-white stones were tossed up in the air, where they danced a bit before tumbling back down. I could easily catch them with one hand. Looks like Kishinuma. I looked up at the white house in front of me and smiled, a toothy grin, and I held into those stones tightly, for they were my precious ever-after stones. Finally, I found it. We unlocked that. We unlocked that. We have unlocked that. We're unlocking a lot of things, people. I'm just showing it, so if you guys really want to, you can just pause the video. Okay. Okay. Extra chapter number 7. Satsuki's heart. Conclusion. Wow, holy crap. So there's 10 chapters in this very long game, and 7, that's so far I see 7 extras, but not 100% sure. Wow, that was one hell of a game. I think this one is even longer than freaking Blood Covered, and Blood Covered was a long one. And yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. I know I said I wasn't going to play Book of Shadows, but if I can get 10 comments, or just one comment of one person saying, can we play Book of Shadows? And if I get 10 likes on that comment, I will play Book of Shadows. But I will not voice act it. Too much reading. So I will actually put the characters' voices on that one. So if you guys want me to play it, just have one person or 10 people comment me on there saying, can you play Book of Shadows? Or even if you guys don't, in the very long run, I'll probably eventually play it. But who knows, I might not. So if you guys want me to play it, you guys might have to comment me on that one. And once again, I will show you guys the sneak peek of the next game I will play. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to become a legend. I'll see you guys on the next series. I'm GMJ. Peace out.